Hi guys, Higgs here, and what a state of play that was. I was at the football last night, so I missed watching it live, and I was a little bit gutted to be honest, but if you do love football, you'll know that feeling that I just can't miss going to a game. But I managed to avoid all my socials and watched it when I got home, and I have to say I was not disappointed. I will go over my highlights in this video, so that means I won't be covering every single thing that was shown. This is purely going to be a highlights video, but we had epic reveals, quality gameplay, and updates from PlayStation Studios as well. Personally, I was quite worried whilst watching it, as we was all expecting one thing, and that was Wolverine. But they did save the best till last, and we will cover that in the video as well. But before we crack on, if you find yourself enjoying the video, hit that like button, and if you are new here, subscribe for more PlayStation content in the future. So first up was the mysterious PS5 exclusive Saros from Housemarque, the studio behind the critically acclaimed Returnal, a game that I have yet to play, even though it is perceived to be one of the best games of this gen. And before you start shouting at the screens, I do plan on playing it. But Housemarque's Saros is a third-person action adventure with a roguelike twist, set to launch on March the 20th of next year. This PS5 exclusive follows Arjun, a Solitary enforcer, as he battles through to survive under an ominous eclipse set on Carcosa, a shape-shifting hostile alien planet. Arjun has a Solitary shield, which absorbs projectiles and blasts them back with the power weapon. The gameplay blends fast-paced combat, permanent progression, and a second chance mechanic, ensuring you always come back stronger, which for me is going to be a nice feature, as in games like this, you are almost guaranteed to die. Well, I am anyway, because I'm just not great at these style of games, even though I definitely want to play it. The trailer shows Arjun dodging enemy blasts, sprinting through shifting biomes, and unleashing devastating counterattacks. Housemarque's signature bullet hell aesthetic shines, with vibrant visuals and a haunting sci-fi soundtrack, and honestly, this has only whet my appetite even more to play Returnal sooner rather than later. But Saros looks like a proper upgrade in terms of how fast it looks, along with the graphics. It also looks like a thrilling evolution of Housemarque's style, and I'm sure fans of Returnal and new fans are buzzing to play this, and it's probably going to get a lot of fans like myself playing Returnal now as well, so expect to see a bump in the player count for that one. I'm intrigued to find out more about Arjun's abilities and the planet of Carcosa's secrets. Mark your calendars, March the 20th, 2026, that is when we can expect it. Hopefully there's going to be no more delays. Us PlayStation fans are definitely eating well next year. Insomniac Games was back, and they unleashed the first gameplay trailer for, you guessed it, Marvel's Wolverine, a game I am so fucking hyped for. And after what we saw, I cannot wait for next year. And this was by far the star of the show for me, because I am just a Marvel nerd. Absolutely love anything Marvel, and this game looks sick. The trailer begins with Logan in street clothes walking through a seedy bar in Madripoor, the lawless island from the Marvel Universe. Suddenly, a fight breaks out, as per usual, with Logan, and showcasing brutal, gory combat as he slices through enemies with his titanium claws. The iconic yellow costume appears, complete with the mask as well, and it looks so fucking cool. I will be rocking that the whole game, I do not care. Logan also battles Omega Red and faces a towering Sentinel. Mystique's voice was also teased as well, and is there going to be like the X-Men connection? I personally hope so and think there will be. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. I was a bit hesitant at first because I thought the gore would kind of be left out. I wasn't kind of too confident. I was thinking, oh my god, are they going to dull this down a little bit? Because Wolverine isn't like the Avengers or nothing like that. He is like brutal. But no, Insomniac has gone full throttle, and they even did mention that they thought it might be too much, but they persevered. We have the grit of Wolverine fully in the game. The Sentinel was also a nice surprise. We all know Wolverine from the X-Men, and it looks like they are merging the two in the game somehow, as the trailer does hint at a pre-X-Men Logan. Set in Madripoor's underworld, he's a loner haunted by his past, which fits Wolverine's vibe perfectly, and this only adds to the hype for me. Insomniac's crafted a third-person action game with an open-world Madripoor setting, with the combat, which is a mix of fast-paced melee and stealth, blending Spider-Man's fluidity with something darker, maybe akin to like the God of War. And I don't care what anyone says, Spider-Man's combat does feel so fluid. It's so nice to play in Spider-Man games. I love how the combat feels, and Insomniac are going to do a really good job with this. I just know, I believe in them. You've got light and heavy claw attacks, like with this combo where Logan slashes then lunges for that finishing stab through the face. That was the highlight of that trailer for me. There's a Berserker Rage mode too, where he goes feral, tearing through enemies with his claws. The trailer showed a meter building up as well, so I'm guessing like you kind of charge it with successful hits. The game set for a fall 2026 release on PS5. Wolverine delivers the raw, visceral action you'd expect from Insomniac, and obviously I'm basing that off this gameplay trailer we saw. That's exactly what I took from that. So we can expect plenty of gore, intense combat, and a story that dives deep into Logan's world. You can expect a deep dive from me coming very soon on Wolverine. Honestly, it's my most anticipated game of next year. Next up, we're going to take a trip to Haydenfield. IllFonic, the studio behind Friday the 13th game, is bringing John Carpenter's Halloween to PS5, and we get our first look at it here. So Michael Myers is back, and he is stalking residents in a 1v4 asymmetrical multiplayer mode with a single player story option too, which is a nice touch. Don't worry if you don't have any friends, you can play it on your own. Players can embody the boogeyman or fight to survive. Playing as Myers, you will need to hunt and kill the residents before Halloween night ends. In an effort to properly embody the personification of evil, players have the freedom to leverage the terrifying power of Michael Myers to creatively murder anyone unfortunate enough to cross Michael's path. There will be a shocking amount of gruesome executions that are guaranteed to put huge smiles on the faces of horror enthusiasts as well. That's all on the PlayStation blog. That's what IllFonic have said. IllFonic also say they hope players have some fun with our interpretation of Michael's inexplicable tendency to suddenly appear in completely unexpected places and catch victims off guard with Michael's shape jump ability as well. Intrigued to see more of that. Halloween is going to blend single player horror with dynamic multiplayer chaos. Whether you're hunting as Michael Myers or trying to stop him, this is a love letter to horror fans, and I love games like this. The feeling of being hunted is always something I've liked, and I'm sure it's going to be a big hit as well, especially if I'm being chased by some absolute maniac like Michael Myers. I'm going to be shitting myself when playing this, and I think it's going to make for great content as well. So Halloween hits on PS5 on September the 8th of next year in 2026, so perfect timing for next year's Halloween season. Then in between all that, there was an update for PlayStation Plus subscribers. So starting on October the 7th, Alan Wake 2, Goat Simulator 3, my son will be happy with that, and Cocoon join the PS Plus Essential lineup. Plus, to celebrate The Last of Us Part 2 and its remastered version, they hit the game catalogue this Friday, as in tomorrow, September the 26th. And for premium members, classic fighters like Tekken 3 and Soul Calibur 3 plus Tomb Raider Anniversary arrive later this year. For me, that's a quality lineup for PS Plus. I've got no complaints at all, and it only adds to the great value that PS Plus offers. It's got so many games for me and my young son, and this is only going to add to that value. Like I say, Goat Simulator 3 is going to be played so much in my household, and I like it. It's just a fun game where you don't need to think. Then the Gran Turismo series, which has just hit 100 million units sold worldwide, which is a great achievement. And to celebrate, Gran Turismo 7 is getting its biggest update yet. Producer Kazunori Yamochi spoke to share the details. The trailer highlights the Spec 3 update coming December this year, with 2 new F1 race circuits, 8 new vehicles, and a circuit experience mode, and a data logger feature as well. This free update for GT7 owners brings fresh tracks and cars to keep players engaged. It's been a good few years since I last played any Gran Turismo game, but I have always thought it was one of the best car games out there. Look, I'm happy for the fans of the series, and this is another great touch from the devs. So if you are a fan of Gran Turismo 7, this December you're going to be eating really well with a nice free update. Then another game, Crimson Desert. This kind of stole the show as well. Crimson Desert has been in development for quite a while, and this isn't usually a game that I'd be keen on, but with a brand new story trailer and a confirmed release date of March the 19th next year, this open world action adventure from Pearl Abyss, the studio behind Black Desert Online, has been in the works for many years, like I've just said. And after multiple delays, it's finally locked in for PS5, Xbox Series XS and PC. The trailer, which was captured on the PS5 Pro, showcased jaw-dropping visuals, bustling cities from frozen tundras and scorching deserts, all part of the continent of Pywell. We follow Cliff, leader of the Greymanes, a mercenary group devastated by an ambush from their rivals, the Black Bears. The trailer sets up his quest to reunite his scattered comrades and rally Pywell's forces against a looming evil. It's giving kind of Game of Thrones meets like Witcher 3 type of vibes, with a mix of gritty storytelling and high fantasy action. In a PlayStation blog, Pearl Abyss said this: "At the core of Crimson Desert is the dynamic and intense combat that will get your heart racing." They're not kidding. The trailer showed off Cliff chaining attacks with environmental interactions like smashing enemies into walls, amongst other things. Like I've said as well, I don't usually like games like this, but I have to say, Crimson Desert has me intrigued, and I'm looking forward to seeing way more of this game and seeing how it reviews, which I'm sure it will go down well. And because I'm a massive tech nerd and I love gadgets, I was really happy when Sony dropped the Pulse Elevate trailer during the State of Play. And it is kind of giving off like premium vibes, so I don't think it's going to be cheap. Designed for desktop gaming, these speakers are joining the Pulse Elite headset and Pulse Explore earbuds in Sony's audio lineup. They come in black and white, which is also very nice, which you love to see. Maybe more colours are coming in the future, who knows. The Pulse Elevate wireless speakers are kind of going to be shaping up to be the must-have for PS5 and PC gamers, with guaranteed top-tier audio, a really nice design I have to say, and you've also got that portable benefit, which is always good to have. If you want to take them out in your garden or whatever, it just adds to the potential of people buying it. It does drop in 2026. We don't have a confirmed tied on release date, and we don't know the price yet as well. I have been trying to look, I've been on the blogs, but they just aren't releasing the price yet. But with Pulse Explore earbuds, for me, retailing at like 150, 60 pounds, and the Pulse Elite at what, 110, 20 pounds, I can't see these being anywhere like below that kind of price. They're definitely going to be like a premium purchase. I'm going to say maybe in excess of the £160, which is a lot of money, I know, that you want to be throwing at, but there's going to be creators that are going to get these and then they're going to do their breakdown. So definitely look out for some reviews, and that is the best way you're going to be able to gauge whether these are going to be for you or not. I'm not fully committed to buying them, but I'm definitely intrigued, and I do love the design of these as well. They'd go nice on my desktop. But just the honourable mentions for the others, which aren't really up my street. They showed off Battlefield 6 again. And honestly, with the way COD's going, with it turning into like Fortnite skin evolved, I do feel that Battle 6 is going to be a really huge hit for that genre. I think it's going to do extremely well. And I've got a few buddies that do love playing first-person shooters, and they're hyped for Battlefield 6. And then you also had ChronoScript: The Endless End. They done their announced trailer here, and it looks like a cool game. This is a exploration-based 2D action adventure, and it's coming from the same creative minds of RPG Time, The Legend of Wright, Deskworks Inc., and they're in collaborations with Shishi Games. I think I've pronounced that right. I do struggle with this stuff. Then we had Code Vein 2, and this is launching on January the 30th, 2026 on PS5. And this is pairing the release date confirmation with all new gameplay for State of Play. The trailer gives us a closer look at the action RPG sequel that will have players explore a future world in which vampires and humans coexist, fighting alongside trusted partners and facing battles with powerful vampires. There was the Deus Ex Remastered as well, which I know got a lot of people hyped, because Deus Ex is kind of one of those games. It's written in folklore, you know, so definitely a lot of people hyped for that. Aspire is turning its remastered magic into the original cyberpunk immersive sim, and they say, in collaboration with Eidos Montreal, Aspire is reviving Deus Ex for PS5 Remaster, looking into Deus Ex Human Revolution and Mankind Divided to redefine their predecessor's control scheme, and infusing visuals with new lighting, dynamic shadows, rebuilt character models, and much more. The game is launching on February the 5th next year. And then there was the Dynasties Warriors 3 Complete Edition Remastered. So the original PS2 Dynasty Warriors 3 introduced many of the series' core staples, such as 2-player simultaneous play and the Officer Development System. Come March 19th next year, it will be reborn on PS5 in the form of Dynasty 3 Warriors Complete Edition Remastered, built on Unreal Engine 5, hopefully that turns out alright, and featuring numerous enhancements. And they also released the God of War 20th Anniversary Limited Edition DualSense Wireless Controller. I mean, there's so many good controllers out there right now. I've got the Ghost of Yotei on pre-order. I'm also going to be getting the PlayStation Anniversary controller. I would have hoped maybe a bit more from this. This just looks like a bit of a bloodstain going down the right-hand side. I get what the pattern is, but yeah, I don't know. I might skip this one, but who knows? This is going to be launching in October this year. So if you are a fan of Kratos, I mean, I'm a massive fan of Kratos and God of War, but if you want to get this, yeah, keep your eyes peeled for October this year, guys. And because we don't have enough Souls-like already, there's Neo 3. Look, I'm not gonna shit on Neo at all. I think it's a great game. It really does stand up on its own in that genre. I played Neo 1 all them years ago, and I absolutely loved it. I did struggle with Bloodborne, and I've really got on well with Neo, actually. I thought it was okay. So Koei Tecmo joined the State of Play to offer a fresh look at its up-and-coming action RPG, introducing some of the key characters and more of its gorgeous combat. And along with all that, a release date of February the 6th, 2026 on PS5. Guys, I thought it was a great State of Play. I would give it like a solid 8.5, 9 out of 10 because of Wolverine. I mean, Saros looked so good as well, but Wolverine was the absolute highlight for me. If you can't already tell, I'm so fucking buzzing for it. And if there's anyone I want making a Wolverine game, it's definitely Insomniac, because they are quality at making these types of games. But let me know what you thought of the State of Play down in the comments below. Are you happy with it? Was you expecting to see more? What was your highlights? What aren't you too keen on? All communication is welcome, all interaction is welcome, guys. But as always, that's going to be the end of the video. If you have enjoyed it, hit that like button. And if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe for more gaming content in the future. We're really trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and every subscriber matters. But as always, guys, take care, have a good day, and I'll see you on the next video.